Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's unseen video. This, of course, a big one, an emotional one. It is the 1-year anniversary of Brays passing today, and the day has been filled full of memories and moments and just thoughts and emotion, and there's just been so much actually that I asked for your feedback on your favorite Bray Wyatt moments, put it into an hour-long video, and then put that onto the second channel. So that is on the second channel right now, the thoughts, the memories of the community as they talk about their favorite Bray moments. And what I did is, as each moment was being mentioned, I jotted it down so that we've actually got like a list of the top moments. So at the end of that video, I reveal what the top 4 moments were and what number 1 was according to you guys. Obviously, it's not, exact. It's not gospel, but it's just a good indicator as to what was being mentioned the most. So definitely worth checking out. Certainly if you want to just skip to the end of the video and just have a look at those results when they're compiled. Very interesting. So a big thank you to everyone that took part in that. This, obviously, though, is unseen. This is where I gather together what the superstars are saying, what those that knew Bray are saying, the little bits that kind of catch my eye, right? So we're going to start with the Bray Wyatt folder. Here, Braun Strowman paying respects. Not a day goes by I don't think about you. He also posted a little tribute video as well. So lovely stuff there by Braun. So NWL Ninja Jelly, thank you. Yeah, this was everywhere, man. So Wrestle Feed, right? This still hurts. So here's some dude about to be Sister Abigail'd. Here comes Sister Abigail. Wait. A reversal. Huh? Rest in paradise, Bray. And so here, look, this person just holding on to Bray, and tears running down their cheeks. I'm not sure why his shirt goes from red to grey, to be honest. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, this is just like a little storyboards. So I think it says a slice of Alan. So I'm guessing that's who created it. So credit where it's due. I think it was a slice of Alan that created that. I think maybe he ran out of red when he got to that bit there. So yeah, lovely though. Really, really nice. Karrion Kross just showing off his Bray tattoo, which was really nice, really cool. And here's Matt Hardy. He said, it's been a year exactly since we lost a great man, an incredible father, and one of the most creative minds ever in wrestling, Windham Rotnda. I miss you and love you, brother. Rest in power, my compare. So there we go. That is Matt. Oh, I really like this from Renegade. Renegades, I felt inspired, right? Timeless, gone but never forgotten, as legends never die. They become a part of us. Look at that. So I think Renegade has just got a watch, opened it up, got the face of the watch, and actually done his own design on the watch, put it back together, and now he's got this amazing, sick, custom Windham like watch, which is just such a good idea. I thought that was so clever. So really like that, Renegades. You may have inspired some people to do similar. Here's Zelina Vega showing off the Bray that was written on her arm. And honestly, I didn't know where this was from. I think, was it Revel that got in touch to tell me that it was a match that she had last year, right? And she actually had it written down her arm. It was a match she had against Io. And I honestly, I mean, if you watch the little video, it never really shows on camera. Her hair's quite long. She's like normally facing the other way round, away from the camera, so you never quite see it. I really don't know if I saw this at the time, I really don't know if I noticed this at the time, but yeah, she had that on her arm last year during a match with Io. Yeah, obviously, it's not a tattoo or anything, it's just like painted on, drawn on, but still lovely tribute there by Zelina. So Andy, shout out to you. Check this out by Steven as well. He said, green screen tribute to Windham Rotnda. Green screen pick is the final edit. It includes a custom Fiend belt that I made. Lantern, gloves, and both Fiend masks. Thank you for everything you did. Did they sell this Fiend mask? I don't remember seeing this Fiend mask be available. So I don't know quite where that has come from. I mean, maybe they did start selling it and I just never saw it. So I really don't know what's happened with that. But if we go full screen... So, to be honest, bud, I don't think you need anything in the background. I think this looks great. I think the belt, the custom bits you've done in the background and the side plates, I think that looks really good. I don't know where that's come from. But that, I'm sure, is based on the Fiend that we never quite got. But it just looks so good. And, you know, look, listen, you've made it pop with the background there, of course. It's a great tribute. And that, but I just think there's something quite nice about that. I think that's just kind of like, it's just quite touching. I like it. I like it a lot. So, yeah, some really, really good stuff there. Really good stuff. So I wanted to show you that. This is Adam Pearce. So, Dubs, thank you. So, Adam Pearce just showing when he was Postman Pearce and he went into the Firefly Funhouse to deliver that contract to Bray. Spartan, shout out to you. Here's James Ellsworth. Ellsworth said, always remember the people who were good to you. R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. There's Ellsworth with Bray, a picture of them together there. There he is in the ring with Bray. I mean, wow. Imagine saying that you was in the ring with Bray Wyatt. Wow. I don't know why they didn't keep Ellsworth around, to be honest. I mean, I feel like there's places on the card for people like Ellsworth to just bump. You know, jobbers, enhancement talent, you know. Right. Yeah, this is... I've never seen this. So this is Kim, right? Kyla Custom Wear. It's been 1 year since Windham passed. I found the original inspiration pictures that Windham sent me when we were developing the first Fiend look back in 2019. I thought it would be nice to share today. I'm happy to see his legacy living on. Windham Rotnda forever. So, MVR NDS, shout out to you. I think this is amazing. I have never seen these pictures. So, this is the lady that helped develop the Fiend look, right? So, amazing. So, Kim, Kyla, I mean, like, oh, I don't follow her, but I absolutely should, and I will. There we go, that's fixed. So, there we go. This is her. And these are the images she received from Bray. These are the images. So he sent that hairstyle, that coat, this bit to go on the top of the thigh, these kind of boots, these pants, striped pants, the kind of tuxedo type jacket as well. I'm looking at that and I'm wondering, like, would the Fiend have looked better if it wasn't red and black and if it was, like, just more this? Don't know. I think people like the Fiend look. I don't think anyone would want to change it, but I really like these trousers, you know. Like, that's stylish, man. That's style. I don't think I'd wear the Fiend red and black out for a night on the town, but I would wear them. They're classy. They're nice. So, yeah, these are the pictures that were the inspiration. And then here, we've got it being evolved, and these are, like, some of the sketches that she actually came out with. Right? Love this. And then there we go. So when he actually debuted, look, Bray Wyatt, Windham Rotnda revealed the new look that we have been working on for him last night on Raw, May 14th, 2019. And these are the pictures. So there's him on the show. And there's the gear that they sorted out for him. Amazing, that, isn't it? Don't you think that's brilliant? I thought that was absolutely fantastic. That is a brilliant find from NVR NDS. That is exactly what I want Unseen to be featuring. That kind of behind-the-scenes extra context type stuff. Love that. This was Dexter Lumis. So TJF 1983. Dexter Lumis picture today of Bray Wyatt. Amazing. Here, yes, so Spartan, thank you. This is Top Dollar, AJ Francis. He said, a year ago, we lost an icon. It was such an honor to be a part of the last thing that he did in the ring. So I can't show that because of copyright, of course. I have to be careful with those things. But yeah, it is when Hit Row were in the ring. And then Howdy was on one side, Bray was on the other, and they attacked Hit Row. And then they did a little promo. That, to my knowledge, is the last thing Bray ever did in a wrestling ring. Or certainly on WWE TV. So, yeah, there we go. Top Dollar sharing his memories. I just saw this as well. Junie replying to that Karrion Kross tattoo from earlier. Look at this. Wow. R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. Follow the light. It will lead you back home. Look at that. Look at that. I love that style of right. I bet that was painful. But yeah, that's a cool tattoo, isn't it? That looks great. Little Fuego, shout out to you. So Wrestling World CC reporting that Alexa Bliss via Instagram said miss you, Windham. Don't know if she posted this picture as well. I'm guessing she probably did, but she did say miss you, Windham. So that was from Alexa. A front row clip. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So we'll take the sound down on this. This is front row clip of looks like Raw with Fiend and Seth. So a front row clip of Bray as the Fiend. R.I.P. Bray. Can't quite make out where this is from, so we need to keep an eye on that. But boom, look at that curb. And he pops straight back up again. And we know that Seth had to work hard to keep the Fiend down. Super kick, and there's another boom. And again, he goes down. Boom, one more for the road, looking for another curb. Boom. But to keep the Fiend down. Oh, another curb as well. Look, Seth having to just spam them. Just stay down. Uncle Howdy, WWE. So excellent. Excellent. Wrestling World CC, Nia Jax has shared a throwback selfie with Bray Wyatt saying, miss you, hoot. So there's Nia and Bray. Paint said, this is the greatest tweet that the man ever sent. So here's Lance Archer saying, why do we fall? This is back in 2022, right? I think this is like April. Why do we fall? And Bray said, because if we didn't, standing wouldn't mean shiz. Which is really good, isn't it? Standing up wouldn't mean anything if we never fell down. So, yeah, I thought it was so good. So that was Windham, all the way back in 2022. This is Enzo, right? So Enzo reveals how Bray Wyatt saved him during a police encounter. So, Spartan, thank you. So, Enzo said, the first time I ever hit the road in WWE, Windham asked me if I wanted to ride with him. Of course I wanted to. Windham was hilarious. We drove across the state of Texas, and sure enough, we got pulled over. When the cop looked in the car, he had no idea who we were. But lucky for us, he did know who Bray Wyatt was. He said, sir, I'm a huge fan. Do you mind if we take a photo? Windham put me under his wing. From FCW to my first road loop in WWE. I could never thank him enough. A father, a son, a brother, a husband, a good man, and my friend. I always thought I would see him again. Can't believe it's been a year since you've been gone, Hoot. Miss you, Briz. That Hoot, I didn't know that was a nickname, but that's the second time I've heard that now. Nia said it earlier, and now here Enzo is saying it again. Hoot. And of course, let's end with JoJo, shall we? So these are the words of JoJo. So it's been 1 year, 365 days without you. 1 year since I last heard your voice, since I last heard your laugh, since I last kissed your living soul. I still remember the last thing you told me. I still remember the last kiss and the last I love you we had before you closed your eyes. I'll remember that day forever. The day my entire life changed. I miss you terribly, Windham. The kids miss you terribly. There's not a day that goes by without you on our mind. But I think I'm getting used to the fact that I'll never quite be okay. I'll never quite be the same. I'll forever be missing that piece of me that left with you the day you died. And that's okay. I know how proud you are of the kids. Every day they're more and more like you. I'll forever be thankful to you for making me a mommy. I'll forever be grateful for the love I was able to experience with you. Today is a reminder of the worst day of my life, but also a reminder to never take anything for granted. Today, like every day, I remember you, Windham, and all that you were. We miss you and we love you, and life will never be the same without you. I love you forever. Moving on. So here's Xavier, and he says, you're out here wondering why I have trust issues. And that's because Kevin Owens apologized for turning on Kofi, but says everyone else in the video deserved it. Well, he turned on Xavier as well. He turned on Xavier, but he didn't apologize to Xavier. So this is Xavier saying, and you wonder why I've got trust issues. So very fun. Then Liv Morgan and Rhea, they were going off, man. Here's Rhea, just because you haven't done anything significant in your career here does not make you the good guy. You're just a Finn Balor D-Rider. That was to JD McDonough, you know. That was to JD McDonough. Here's Liv Morgan. She says, and you wonder why your selfish, egotistical ass got turned on. As much as you and Damien try to put yourselves on a pedestal, we will always be there to knock you down. The new and improved Judgment Day. Keep crying, you big bad words. So there we go. Right, Bailey said, no invite. So do you remember we saw Michin in that rage room, and as soon as I saw it, it reminded me of Bailey, because I remember Bailey's promo where she was in the rage room. So she's like, no invite. I love Michin's response. She's like, ma'am. Ma'am. You're supposed to be at home recovering and relaxing. I ain't messing up your home time. Ma'am. Very good. Randy Orton says he tried to ask John Cena about his announcement at Money in the Bank backstage before it happened, but Cena wouldn't spoil it and just told him to wait and see. So there we go. It's funny, isn't it? Because Randy is so far ahead of kind of everyone on that roster in regards to legend status in my mind. You know, I even Roman, I think, kind of goes up to Randy and shows respect because Randy is old school. He's kind of the locker room leader in my mind. But with Cena around, that's just not the case. He's got an equal. I'm sure he sees a lot of I'm sure he sees Roman as an equal and he sees Ray as an equal and all of that. But like, you know, your Rays and your Randys, those old school guys, I just see them being the locker room leaders now that Taker's not around. But when Cena's around, it's a different situation, isn't it? Right, Bryan Danielson recalls Vince McMahon's reaction when he told him he wanted to be the next John Cena. This is fascinating. This is fascinating. So let's go full screen on this. This is Fightful, right? So here he says, even in WWE, when I won the World Championship at WrestleMania 30, I wasn't their guy, right? They still had plans. Like, okay, we really want to transition to Roman Reigns being the guy. Vince legitimately sat me down and told me that. It was really funny because the conversation was like, okay, so we've got these great plans. And this is like a week after I had won the title. Now, I have never heard this. So right now, this is a week after Daniel wins at WrestleMania 30. Okay? So WrestleMania 30, he's won the title. Yeselmania. Week later, this is the conversation Vince is having, right? So we have these great plans. Week after, he's like, okay, we got these plans. We'll have a couple of title defenses for you between now and SummerSlam. But at SummerSlam, you'll wrestle Brock Lesnar. He'll destroy you. And then we'll build up Brock for Roman. And we'll make Roman the next John Cena. He's telling this to me. And I'm like, I just kind of said, okay, that's great. But I would kind of like to be the next John Cena. I just remember seeing the look on Vince's face when he was like, oh, I didn't think you even saw that as a possibility for yourself. It was really funny, he recalls. That was the only time Vince ever backtracked with me. Whenever he said something, he always kind of stuck to it. But that's the only time he ever backtracked. Well, no one can really be the next John Cena. I wasn't the guy. I was just the guy they needed at that particular point. So this is... Who did this interview? Oh, speaking with Mojo Rawley on TMZ Sports. So there we go. This interview here. So I've never heard that story before, you know. I didn't know. I mean, obviously he faces Kane after WrestleMania, and then he ends up having to go away and he's injured and everything. And we know that we end up getting the Cena, Brock Lesnar destroying Cena match at SummerSlam. So, yeah, it's really interesting to hear that they were going to do Daniel Bryan against Brock Lesnar, and we were still going to get the same match, but it would be Daniel Bryan that got destroyed instead. I've never thought about it. I don't know why. I've just never thought about it. I think that's fascinating. TJF 1983 tagging me in this Liv Morgan tweet. So there's Liv, me. The boy I pulled by being a little evil. So there we go. That's a pretty fun one. As soon as I saw that, I was like, is she joining the Wyatt Sicks? But it's just a fun little meme. And then our final one here. Yeah, we've read this already. The Liv Morgan one. So Liv and JD and Rhea, they've all been going off on each other. Just lots of drama there. So we've done Bray Wyatt. We've done WWE. Let's go fun phone case. Look at this. Izzi Dame shares a new selfie. Wonderful. Look at all the hearts. That is great. NWL Ninja Jelly. Very good. That's a solid entry, I would say. Yeah, Word of Wrestling had an idea, and I like this idea, right? So for this week's Unseen, I've been tasked by Wrestling Daze with finding 2 contenders for the Fun Phone Case folder. So who wins? You decide. Do you think Sol Ruca has got the best phone case? Right, it is nice. Right, I think there's strawberries maybe on a background. That's nice. Or are we going Lola Vice? She is kind of covering it over there with her room card key. I think we've looked at this one before. I mean, look, maybe you're not going to judge it on the phone cases. Perhaps you want to judge it on the artistic merit of the pictures. I don't know. But down in the comments, who gets your vote? Do you think it's Sol or do you think it's Lola Vice? And if this works, then maybe we could do more battles between phone cases. This could be a whole new world for us. This could be a very exciting future. Just like this, look, a bit of banter has created an image. So this is a whole new world, right? Now we've got like Photoshop. Well, I think it's Photoshopped. I don't remember being there. So I don't know what I'm taking a picture of. It's clearly not Natalya. She's just, you know, having a lovely swim next to me. I don't know if this is me and Natalya, like having a lovely weekend somewhere. I don't know. It says Big D is back in town. Is that me? I mean, I presume so. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on there. I don't know if I can quite score the phone case because of some of the language choices, but I mean, I don't think that's the kind of phone case I would have personally. I think mine would be a lot more PG. But yeah, it looks like I'm having a great time, doesn't it? So, and that's the most important thing. But I think this is the winner, this one right here. Word of Wrestling, again. If there's one thing we know about Word of Wrestling, absolutely loves the Fun Phone Case folder. Check this out. Boom! Yes, Queen! Yes, Slay Queen! Oh, what do the kids say? Mother? Mother? Is that what the kids say? When they see some hot young thing, they go, oh, mother. Like that, I don't know why. Is this mother? I think it is, you know. I think it is. So, hello, Wyatt Sicks. I didn't even know we had... Oh, of course we do have Wyatt Sicks. Silly me, look at us doing Fun Phone Case before Wyatt Sicks. So, Wyatt Sicks tweeted out 7 hours ago saying more than a reckoning. A purge or liar. I have spent the past 20 hours trying to break this picture down, and I've come to the conclusion that it is Chad Gable. So I believe this to be Chad Gable. There's just a few little telltale signs, and I've come to the conclusion it's Chad. So that's quite harsh language. Like, more than a reckoning. A purge. A purge. Liar. This is great from Dustin. Book of the Red, Volume 1, Page 1. Why didn't I trust him? Just really good art. I mean, I like fan art, right? But I like it when it's got like a deeper purpose. So here, look, we've got this book. And when you open it, this is the first page. Look at all this work that's, you know, gone on. It's really good. So if you want to see more of that, follow Dustin. I think WrestleBuzz have been working on this as well. Brilliant. Brilliant. It just looks fantastic. I think that could be a very exciting series. And then the other thing here, Cammy says, Wyatt Sicks picture on the website. Yes, people keep talking to me about why they're not on the Superstars page. I'm guessing they're just getting the images together and they're just sorting it out and they're just kind of figuring out, you know, does Nikki go up as Nikki? Does she go up as Abby the Witch? I'm guessing it's just that's the delay. I mean, we know there's no problem with the group. They've not been released or anything, so I don't see any issues. But it seems like they're still trying to sort this bit out. But they are there, just in this image. So that was our Wyatt Sicks folder. So we've done that. We've done that. We've done that. We've done that. Let's go fun. Yeah, Rave, shout out to you. It's time we acknowledge Tonga Loa. Since coming back, 2 wins, 1 title, and an eye patch. No wins, no title, no eye patch. The numbers don't lie, do they? They don't lie. Tonga Loa is better, greater than CM Punk. Here's Asuka. So there, look, we've got this very famous scene from Titanic, and that is what is being painted. That is what is being drawn by the artist. It is Becky being choked out by Asuka. So another wonderful Asuka meme. Love it. I never saw what the sign said. I remember saying, oh, he's ripped up that person's sign. I never saw what it said. You are the Raygun of Smackdown. That's very good. That's very good. Mark Foster, who tagged me in that? Oh no, it was Grayson. I saw it. Mark Foster said, I know that one comment I saw said you'll miss how Tonga Loa made a wonderful WWE champ, but I never knew we were starting this. It is true. Look at this. Now we're counting how many days it's been since he botched. Okay, Tonga Loa had a botch-free night. What is going on here? Roman has beaten the botches out of that man with the steel chair. It was quite surprising that he didn't botch. Right, Word of Wrestling said it's that time again. Let's have a look at another advert. This is good.
Aren't they cute and so well behaved?
What's gotten into them?
WWE.
Hey, jabroni!
Hey, jabroni! Very good. Very good. So, a forgotten advert from the Attitude Era. I did. Very good. Loved it. Simpleton X said a music video just dropped for You're a Champion. Let's check this out. This is like unseenception. This has got like heroic music playing in the background, like you're a champion, you're gonna raise up, you're a champion, you're a champion, you're gonna raise up, you're a champion. This has got like heroic. You're a champion. It was, man. I don't know if you watched the video. I always had to be careful with the music. So I had to sing the music, and I was like, it's got all these football players coming out and a ball being thrown. You managed to find the perfect footage, exactly the kind of thing I was in. I think there's even someone throwing a ball in slow motion. Oh, man. Simpleton X, you killed that. It was brilliant. Brilliant. A bit of banter, shout out to you. So this has been everywhere today. Here, look, we got Spongebob and Patrick. First of all, they struggled to get into the ring, look. But this footage, look, 351,000 views. Holy shiz. Holy shiz. Holy shiz. Eventually, they like get inside after being quite tentative. But once they actually get in and they start unloading, like, whoa, they go. Yeah, beating their opponents down. Look at this. Look at the teamwork. I don't know how you actually breathe inside these. I don't really get like how it works, these inflated costumes, but yeah, man, so good. So here we go. The table is set up. We're going to go for a big move. 3D coming up. Ah! Bikini bottom. Yes. Yes. SpongeBob and Patrick killing it. Killing it. Could you imagine if there was a wrestling promotion that used well-known characters? And you had SpongeBob and Patrick and Sonic and Mario and like... That could be fun, man. That could be fun. Right, just a few bits in other. So first look at Drew McIntyre in the Killers game, new movie that's coming out. Ronda Rousey has revealed on Ring the Bell that Evolution 2 was in the works for late 2019. They wanted to have Becky Ronda to take place, but Ronda turned it down due to prior family commitments. That's a real shame, to be honest, because the story I've always heard is that they, you know, Ronda the other day said that they never did Ronda versus Becky because Vince was out of touch and all this kind of stuff. But now it's been revealed that they did want to do the match and that we may have even have got an Evolution too. So I don't know, man. It's just crazy, isn't it? One day you're hearing one thing, another day you're hearing another. They didn't want to do the match. They weren't going to do the match, and now apparently there were plans to do the match. So looks like we could have got this match, but we never did. Fade said NXT are interested in signing gymnast Sydney Reisgy. So apparently they're interested in bringing this young lady into NXT. So keep your eyes peeled for her. Spartan, shout out to you. So Sami Zayn has joined Ivar in receiving stem cell therapy for a career's worth of nagging injuries. So this stem cell stuff, I mean, it seems to be the new rage. In the 80s, everyone was on steroids. Now everyone's doing this stem cell kind of stuff. So I don't quite get what it does, but clearly it must help with niggling injuries. Mitchell said Gunther's not going to like this. So Sheamus was actually on College Game Day, right? He got the prediction right. I think he was the only one on the panel to actually predict the team that was going to win today. And yeah, he's got the championship belt in his hands there. Could you imagine Gunther against Sheamus fighting over the World Heavyweight Championship? I believe they're on different brands though, aren't they? So I'm not sure we can do it at the moment, but who knows? One day, be really good to revisit that. And then we're going to wrap things up with this. So Roxanne Perez paying homage. I didn't even know she had. So she killed this homage to Daddy Stone. So I never watched Robert Stone outside of WWE. So not one that I ever would have picked up on. But she paid homage to Robert Stone. Robert Stone replied to this and he was like, I hope one day Stevie will also take inspiration from me. And Stevie Turner replied saying, you've inspired nobody. Shut up. So there we go. That was Unseen. Obviously very heavy today with all the Bray stuff, but hopefully you found it very touching and nice as well, and a little walk down memory lane, and also of course some really fun stuff. I really liked this episode. I thought there was some good stuff in there as well. So thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for all the support. I'll have another Unseen for you tomorrow, as well as predictions for Bash in Berlin. They will be on the second channel. Thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate the support. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.